Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about overland showers, changing rooms, and bathroom solutions. Stay tuned. Alright guys, so one of the things I had to figure out was a shower and changing room solution for GG, as well as a bathroom. A lot of these campsites down here in Florida, as we're finding out, have water and power hookups, but they don't have bathrooms at a lot of these locations. So we had to try to figure out a shower toilet and some sort of changing room that we could set that up in so that you still have privacy when you need it, when you need to either use the bathroom, change clothes, or actually take a shower. So I was able to come across this new shower tent from GOMAMMUT. The logo is right here on the side if you want to try to get that. But this is a off-road or overlanding shower. And the biggest difference between this one and a lot of the other ones that you see on the market is that this one is an aluminum case, which to me was a big deal. One of the biggest reasons I switched to an aluminum shell rooftop tent was because when I was living back in Colorado, I kept having branches pierce the bag on the older tents that I was on, which eventually drove me to the aluminum rooftop tent, which is why I just went ahead and spent the extra money to get an aluminum shower cube. Alright guys, so what I'm about to do is show you how this one sets up. It's not much different than the other ones that we've already seen, but the biggest difference is this one has the latches on it rather than like a bag and a zipper. So it has 4 latches, one on the top and then 2 in the middle. Those are just like almost like a rubber band. So, and then this hard shell cover pops up, and then this tent right here just folds out. You let it just roll down, and then you pull out the arms. The thing about the arms, much like the other tents, they have a latch that'll catch. As soon as you push it out, you'll hear it click. So now that arm is like locked in place. So if the wind picks up, this arm still isn't going to go anywhere. Same thing with the other arm. And then as you guys can see, it's a pretty decent sized changing room. And then it comes with spikes that will hold it down in the bottom to keep that cube shape while you're in there. Now, one of the biggest things that I wanted to do with this one was I wanted one with a roof, so that if you are needing to use the bathroom and it's raining outside or inclement weather, you still have a space where you can do that and not get wet. So it does come with a roof that rolls up pretty small as well, and some rods that go through it. I already have that set up, so let me grab that. All right guys, so this is the roof that comes with the GOMAMMUT shower. It just rolls up real small. It has these collapsible rods that you make in the shape of an X, and then you push it up to get like a round shape so that rain doesn't pool on the top of this thing. And then it has Velcro that runs around it. Now, I think mine was missing this, but I think Velcro is supposed to be on the outside of these arms so that the Velcro on this roof can stick to the top of this. But yeah, so this is fairly simple as well. You just slide it up here. And then just like that, the roof is up there. Like I said again, I think mine is missing the Velcro, so I'm gonna have to go find some Velcro from Walmart or something to make sure that these sides can stick down. But the other thing I really like about this one is when you're in there, you need a place to put your clothes, or maybe your soap and stuff like that. So this tent, let me go ahead and open it for you. If you come around here, it does have a couple of different spaces for that kind of stuff. So you can put your body washes and stuff in here. And then if you come in here, there is a bigger one that's on the inside that you can put maybe towels or something like that in. But one of the things I like even more about it is that back wall is a zipper too. So if you have your dry clothes sitting inside of the FJ with the door open, you can still get to it. All right guys, so normally with that door open, if you leave your clothes in the driver's seat, you can still zip this zipper right here in complete privacy and be able to get to the inside of the FJ if that's where you're putting your dry clothes, so that you don't have to come out the shower at all to change, get your dry clothes, and then come out of here. So just another pretty cool feature. Other ones on the market, I was about to get the one from 23Zero. That one has a little LED light in the top of it, but what ended up stopping me is that I'm just trying to get away from everything that's in a bag. I think at this point the only thing I have left that is in a bag is the 270 awning from Overland Kings. I really like that awning. I just wish it was in some sort of aluminum case as well. All right, guys, so when it comes to using the bathroom, that's always a big topic of like conversation, especially when we go camping. So we were able to find this little foldable toilet. You put a bag in it, and it does come with this stuff called poo powder. And you can get this all as a kit on Amazon. So me and Gigi were both kind of skeptical at the beginning to use this thing, but we both used it, and it actually does, it catches all the fluid and turns it into like a powder, and it's actually really absorbent. So it kind of surprised both of us, and those things do a good job at like neutralizing smell as well. So this works well for us. We might look into getting one that's a little bit taller, because I didn't have any concept of maybe how tall these tents were. Now granted, with these straps right here, you can raise and lower how high you want the tent to sit, the actual body of it. But even still with this one, like that sits extremely low. I mean, but it'll get the job done for now. So the only thing left for us to figure out at this point is how we're gonna set up our water for when we do go on some longer trips to shower. Right now I'm looking at a company called Rinse Kit, I believe is what it's called, or that's what the actual system itself is called, to provide us a hose that we can run down from the tent in here to take a warm shower. So we're still trying to figure that out, but I think for a changing room, just for privacy and for a shower, this will work well for what we need. Just another thing to be aware of is when you get some of the other colored ones, like the gray ones, I know that if this thing is in direct sunlight and you have one of the gray ones and somebody's inside of here, when the sun is shining on it, it'll cast a shadow on the other side, so you can see the silhouette of whatever the person is in here doing. So if you're in here showering or something like that, people will be able to see your shadow on the ones that aren't black. So just something to keep in mind when you're buying these things. But other than that, I think the only other thing that we need to do to finish ours off is add the Velcro, like I said, to hold the top on. And I've seen some people put LED light strips in the top of theirs that they just run with the battery bank. So if you're using the bathroom and or showering at night, you can still see what you're doing, which I don't think that's a bad idea either. But this is our setup right now for using the bathroom, for a changing room, and a place to shower. Still some stuff to figure out with the shower. But now that we have this all set up, I do want to open up the rooftop tent and the awning to show you guys how we mounted all of this. Now, again, we did end up using the mounting brackets from Go FSR, because those are the ones that slide directly into the track of their rooftop tents, because the brackets that came with the Hydra Shower wouldn't work for our rooftop tent. So I had to do some drilling into this to get it to mount, but once I got it, it mounted up just fine. So I'm gonna open up everything for you guys and do a quick walk around. And if you guys have any questions, please leave those down in the comments. Guys, so that is the FJ all set up. You can see that that shower cube just fit in that space we had left perfectly, because we had no real estate left on the other side due to the awning being on that side. So I did measure this before I bought it, just to make sure I had enough room. But as you guys can see, like I got just a little bit of space that I might be able to scoot this ladder down to still be able to climb in and out of this tent. So super happy with how it all looks. I think it all looks pretty good. I think it all is pretty tasteful as far as adding this much additional stuff to your vehicle. So yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys see a quick little rig walk around with everything set up, and then that's gonna do it for this video. So I'm gonna do a quick rig walk around. Don't mind this. This isn't oxidation on top of that tent. That was a plastic layer of film that was left on top of there that I never peeled off. So that's why it looks like that. But this is what the FJ looks like with the 270 awning from Overland Kings. Here is the Goose Gear Camp Kitchen with the Dometic CFX 45. There is the new Bison Gear shelf. And I did just come across some pretty cool med pouches, because Gigi cut herself with a knife last camping trip and I didn't have any band-aids. Here is the new light from Freedom Retrofits, I believe is the name. If that was wrong, I'll fix it in the comments. There is the rooftop tent from GoFSR. You guys can see, like, I don't have a ton of real estate left here. This is just a shoe bag, so I can move that, which I will probably end up doing. Then here is the Hydra Shower from GOMAMMUT.